What's going on, guys? I've been playing around with Havik quite a bit and seeing like what cameos he can work with and which ones he works best with. I think Striker has the right idea with Sub-Zero because say you end up full screen against like someone with like a Sareena, they're going to be trying to zone you out. You have the Ice Shield to deal with that, or the Ice Armor. You can throw it out during the middle of while you're throwing out abilities, so you can keep up with the zoning. All of it hits high, so a lot of times what you're going to do is if you get caught in a zoning match, you'll throw it on, you'll throw one of your projectiles or both of them, and then try to close the distance. And then because his back 2-2 has a lot of range, you can, for say, throw this out, and then do like a dash forward with back 2-2, or if they're blocking, or if they're not blocking low, you can dash in and get a forward 4. If you do land the forward 4, you can like get the assist since your fireball probably won't reach them, and then get your combo off that way. Another thing that makes Sub-Zero really good for him is his back assist. If they're blocking like your strings and then they go for a crouch, this can catch them. Your normal low can catch them, but if they're blocking low as well, and you don't want to take the risky punish of going for that grab in the back 2-2 string, in fear of them ducking you, you can still call in the back assist. Now, it will take your entire assist gauge to do the back assist, but where it comes in handy is, as you can see, it's neutral and block, and you are back into the neutral. You are, instead of being, say, -4, -5, or straight up punishable. And then what's also really good about him, if you do get the hit, you cancel, you can get crazy extensions on your combos. And then you can also get a big setup into your tether for tether damage. He's also really good in the corner. You can still do your normal loop, freeze, bing, 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 and then end with like this, or whatever your normal combo ender that you want to go for is. But Sub-Zero is arguably probably the best cameo for Havik. So we can't talk about cameos without talking about Sareena. A lot of the ways, like in the zoning aspect, she does the same things that like Sub-Zero can do, except she just helps you with zoning by giving you more projectiles. You can do like back cameo in a zoning situation, but she doesn't help the same ways as Sub-Zero when it comes to block pressure. We're still minus there. We call in Sareena here. We're still -2, and it's still a high, so they can still duck it. We call this in, it's still double highs, but we're at least plus if they do block it, which can set up for a lot of jank stuff. Her meter steal is really good, especially if you do get the grab. You can call in the meter vert and just steal their meter while you're throwing them. A lot of the reasons you're probably playing Sareena is for the combo damage. You can get off the low. And you're getting about 30 to 40% every time. That's 30% setting up your tether. You can call her in twice and get a little bit more damage off with her. And that's 40%-ish, and you're setting up the tether off of that if you have meter. But for the most part, like, I don't think the damage is worth what she's giving to him, because what she's doing, Sub-Zero can just do, but better. Like, Sub-Zero's the extra damage, you're not needing to burn both assists to get it. Even if you burn one, you're getting about the same amount of damage as Sub-Zero, so the damage is just not really that worth it. The only thing that might be worth it is like the meter steal, but even then, like, all your combos push them out of it. The only thing you can really do to keep them in it for an extended period of time is the throw, or if you like say do a hard knockdown, They're still falling out of it. Unless you do like that. Call it in a late. But yeah, oh no, Sareena, while she's good, I think there's better options. Like, especially since this isn't really that true. They can still duck those projectiles and hit you with whatever punish they want. I've been seeing like a lot of people are able to get like 40% to 50% punishes off of calling in Sareena during a block screen. So another cameo you have to kind of talk about when you talk about cameos is Cyrax. Cyrax is really strong right now. For a lot of the same reasons with Sareena, you're probably picking him for the damage. So like you can go this. And you're getting 40%. You can also end that with the tether. Again, I don't think it's that worth it for that extra damage. Like, on block, you are safe. But the issue is, it doesn't fix his problem of a lot of his stuff being highs or very slow mids. Because those all hit highs, they can still duck it, they can still try to punish you. You can, like, beta punish with this and be safe. If you do manage to, like, hit a full screen, like, net, you can get full combo off of it. And then you can set up your tether that way. You can just do the normal bread and butter. Set up your tether that way, but it's only like 20%. It scales really hard for him. Yeah, 24%. I don't think you'll ever be really using this. Like, you can... It's just so slow to come out. It doesn't really set you up like you would want. But you can't really get Cyrax off of your command throw either. Even if you call it in late, call it in early, it just doesn't connect. You can get like combos off your lows, but again, there's no real reason for them to not be ducking or blocking low right there. But if you do catch them with like that low, you can get a decent amount of extra damage. So like if you go like, if you completely whiff, like you can catch them like that. A lot of weird stuff with Cyrax, but it doesn't give you a whole lot. Because obviously you're hitting them with this. They're not going to be launchable again. And they get sent so far away, it's just very hard to actually confirm your damage after calling in that Cyrax assist. This next cameo, I've been having a whole lot of fun with, messing around with him, and it's Darius. So, while Darius doesn't give you any protection from zoning, he does give you a lot more confirm. So like you can hit your command grab, for example, call in your assist, and then like you can do the close roll for that tether. And you can get a lot of guaranteed damage off of a move you normally wouldn't be getting any damage off of. And then if you accidentally call in the assist too early, you can do a get up roll and set up the tether that way. You can also get guaranteed tether off of your back throw. You're getting 17% there, you burn that, and then you get more damage again. You can extend your combos in certain ways by like hitting your non-metered version of the roll, and then waking up and doing the same thing. And then if you time it right in your combos, you can do like this, and then set up the tether after your combo, and then you're getting like 30-40%. He does help a lot with your block pressure because this is a mid. So like you can go this, hit that. You can keep them blocking for a bit. You can do like this. You can do that. There's a lot of fun stuff you can do with him. You can also like use it as like bait to get your guaranteed tether set up with your grab. So you can go like that. a lot of the times they're going to be trying to block that Darius. If they do end up, if you like go for this and they hit you with like down 1, for example, they'll get hit by Darius, and then you'll get your combo anyway. So Darius is really, really good for him. You also got guaranteed setups with that. You can go like Darius. So like you can go like Darius into overhead. You can go Darius into low, overhead, low, etc., etc. Very, very good character. But yeah, as you can see, Darius, very, very good. You do have this as like a very long-ranging mid. You can also cancel that into it for some extra chip. Sadly, it's not a whole lot of chip, but it could win you the round. If they block this, you can still set that up. Get double overheads, get your overhead low mix-ups. So if you can get in, Darius is really good for Havik, but if they're just deciding to zone you out, they have Sareena assist, they just won't let you get in safely, Darius isn't as strong. But if you like do get in, you can also like hit him with the Darius assist there. It's not as strong because you kind of want to save Darius for something like this, because calling this version of Darius in, it burns your entire assist gauge. So, oh no, Darius, pretty good character. I want to talk about for Havik is Frost. Same reasons as Sub-Zero, she's really good. She has that low instead of a mid for the freeze. The issue with it is it scales very hard, so like you can get your hit, do your normal setups, you can cancel it off of any stray hit that you get into a full combo. But where she kind of lacks in terms of helping you zone, like the only thing she has to help you zone is that, but that's not very good. She does have like this guaranteed setup, but it's so slow for Havik that it doesn't really help him. So like a lot of times you're never going to be calling this out unless they're respecting your buttons a lot. And you can force them to respect your buttons with like that into this. If you do that enough, they'll probably be blocking on wake up rather than trying to press buttons on wake up. So that gives you enough time to like call this in. If you set up like the tether, they're most likely going to be pressing buttons. But she doesn't extend his combos the same way that Sub-Zero extends his combos. So like that misses. You do hit that, but you don't have time to do your normal follow-up that you would with Sub-Zero. Yeah, not enough time to do your normal follow-up. Oh no, like, Frost, while good, isn't the best for him. Like, you do have this move you can also call out if they're blocking, or if they're ducking your command grab. So like you can go bink bink into this, and then you're +4 and you're at a safe distance. So you just reset to neutral while being +4. Which at +4, like you can throw that out, catch them with any buttons they try to throw out. If they go for like a fireball or a high, or like do you think they're going to do like a Sareena assist, you do have your roll that you can hit from there. But Frost, while good, she isn't his best. I still think Sub-Zero is Havik's best. Last cameo I want to talk about for Havik is Shujinko. So you might be saying like Shujinko isn't that great for him. It takes too long to set up Shujinko, but you're basically doing the normal Havik stuff. So like you can go your normal thing, command grab, on reaction you can call him in, and then put up pressure that you normally would be putting up, and he's completely safe because he's behind you. If you do manage to get the hit, you can still call him in late, and by the time you're done spitting in their face, he's fully charged. If you hit round start with the roll, he's still mostly charged, he's behind you, he's safe. If you're doing a string, you can call him in. If they hit Shujinko, you still like have weird armor for some reason. So you can still punish their attempt to punish you. If they're ducking your command throw, you have a mid you can call in. So you are still minus, but it makes them more scared to just duck your command throw. So you can get a lot more command throws that way. Against certain characters, he can extend your combos pretty crazily. I'll put on some clips on screen of combos that I've labbed with him off of just hitting back 2-2. Most of the time you're not going to be calling in the forward version because it hits high. Against certain characters, you get certain zoning options, so like you can throw these out. So like you can throw these out into the slide and hit a high-low. You can call like your projectile, do the assist, and then do a combo out of full screen, which is really good. You can wiggle your way in a lot. You can wiggle your way in a lot easier with like this, hit a low, and just slowly move in. Obviously, like it's different with every character. With General Shao, you get off of this. You can get like an overhead or a low. You have a long-reaching low projectile, so like you can cover that low projectile with meter burn this, and then call in the low projectile. With General Shao, a lot of good stuff with him. You can get a lot of chip with Scorpion if you do his forward version of his assist. But oh no, like Shujinko, all good. I don't think he's Havik's best. I think he's someone that you should be looking out for just in case like Shujinko gets buffed or Havik gets buffed. Shujinko could start moving up in terms of what Havik's best cameo can be. And that's my opinion on what cameos are the best for Havik. I'll put on screen like which ones I have tested with him and which ones I haven't. But for the most part right now, Sub-Zero is still his best. And then probably a strong second for his best is probably Darius, or I've seen at CEO Otaku, people have been using Sector to good success. But his four main ones to look at for the coming weeks is going to be Sub-Zero, Sector, Frost, and Darius. But yeah, that's who I think Havik is best with. Let me know if you guys have messed around with other things that I haven't, if you guys notice things that I haven't with these cameos. But yeah, let me know. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take it easy.